Greece, everyone.
Over your long, illustrious career, is there one thing that stands out for you that you can talk about, that really has been a part of your life in terms of being involved in sports in Santa Barbara?
Well, in Santa Barbara, naturally, I grew up in Santa Barbara, so went through high school here, played sports, and then ultimately got into professional sports with the Utah Jazz and initially the New Orleans Jazz. And so being involved in professional sports through the NBA was a great experience.
Do you see some of your players still around? Do you stay in touch with them?
Yes. In fact, at my table of 10 tonight, there's 3 or 4 of my ex-players who I consider my extended family. We've always kept in touch with each other, and I love them all.
How you doing, John?
Well, I'm doing very well, thank you.
What you been up to?
What have I been up to? Well, I've been helping out at San Marcos High with the basketball program there. My son is a freshman player there, so I've been pretty much helping out there.
Of course, we read your resume. You have an illustrious resume in sports. How do you feel being an inductee today?
Well, I feel great, and I feel very honored, especially when you consider some of the other inductees. It's very nice to be included in an inductee class like this.
We understand you are one of the international players around here. Are you involved in international basketball?
Well, I was up until probably 2 years ago. Yes, I was. I played 14 years over in Greece, and then I coached for a number of years as well.
What was it like playing in Greece and playing here? What's the difference?
Well, there's a big difference. There's a lot of difference. Here, I was playing high school and college ball, and it was basically for the love of the game. And playing in high school, I was playing with my childhood friends, and in Greece, it became more of a business thing. When you have money involved, it becomes a little bit different.
Over your career, is there one thing that comes in mind that makes you feel excited about being involved in sports?
Well, I would have to say, and I'll say it tonight, that my years playing at San Marcos High were probably the best experience I ever had in sports.
What would you say to young people in terms of staying in school, doing the right thing, being involved in sports? What would you say to them in terms of what you have learned in being involved?
Well, staying in school and playing sports, you can never go wrong. So much of my life has been dictated by the sport that I played, basketball, and school. So staying in school, you can never go wrong. I don't believe anybody ever regretted staying in school, getting their degree, and playing whatever sport it is that they love to play. Nobody would ever regret that.
How you doing, Jerry?
I'm doing great. It's great to be here. It's a great honor.
Now, we've read your record. You have a very illustrious career here in Santa Barbara in sports. How does it feel to be an inductee today?
Oh, I'm very honored, very humbled, and the basketball community in Santa Barbara is a super unique area, very small, but really a lot of good players. And the teams I played with, the Running Royals of 1981 under Coach Halleck, and my teammate was John Corfus. And then I went on to Santa Barbara City College and was lucky enough to play for Coach Carbajal. It's a fantastic experience.
I just talked with Coach Carbajal, and I think he mentioned you and all the players that played for him and some of the championships you had with him.
Yeah, no, we won our conference title in 1983, and and the greatest thing about Coach Carb was, he always had a lesson to teach you, always had a way to, make you better, make the team better, put us in a position to win, and all the lessons that he taught me in the 2 years. I teach my own kids, and in fact, we had a barbecue last night over at one of my former teammates, George Schnackenberg, and we were all talking that what a great impact Coach Carb had on us. He was always teaching us to do the right thing, be responsible, support your teammates, and all that stuff. I teach my kids, and it was a great experience at Santa Barbara City College.
So Coach can have lasting effect on their students.
Oh my God, yeah, without question. I was very lucky. So I played for 3 inductees on there. I played for Sal Rodriguez at the Boys Club, who's my mentor. I played for Maury Halleck at San Marcos, who was a great motivator. And then I played for Coach Carb. And then along with my parents that, gave me great guidance and so forth, I couldn't have a better experience that I did at Santa Barbara basketball and with my family and everything. It was awesome.